We can look at yesterday's trade as volatile and selling at higher levels, but I think it also showed the unwillingness to correct despite the selling at higher levels, because from the lows we recovered. So the markets came off, and the last 1 hour showed that pickup from the lows on the large caps. The mid caps, of course, are doing well, which is a great sign. And third consecutive day of outperformance by the broader market, showing some remarkable strength. Again, look at the delivery percentages, right? Nifty 500, and don't necessarily only look at the percentage gains by these stocks, but Sapphire Labs, 88% mark for delivery. You could argue maybe there's some bulk deals that happened. Thermax, not getting deleted from MSCI, 80% mark for delivery, 2.5%. Sundaram Fasteners, not necessarily a very highly traded stock, 77% of the quantity marked for delivery. So some serious buying is happening into stocks in which there is a whiff of a reason. So and the broader end of the spectrum, the non-Nifty names, which is actually a really good sign. We see these things happening in smaller names like RACL, Geartech, for example, would have seen some serious delivery-based buying because Malabar India Fund went in and bought about 1.88 lakh shares. And typically when such bulk buying happens, those smaller stocks see some serious delivery percentages. No, I'm talking about RACL, Geartech. But for a Thermax or some of the others to do so, these are not necessarily the most liquid names, and they are seeing, or rather very liquid names, but seeing some serious delivery-based buying, which is actually a good thing. And I'm guessing in terms of sectors, yes, defense is numero uno. There is no questioning that. It's just on a roll of its own. But metals, not bad. And I think with this China sentiment turning positive, metals may continue to outshine. I mean, yesterday Tata Steel did what it did individually, but also the metal pack amongst the larger packs was amongst the best performing ones. And you know, this CATL IPO pricing or some of the others all leads to fact that maybe there is some optimism around China after this resolution of the trade tariff, and that may help the metal stocks because it will just positively impact the metal sentiment. So maybe that's another bucket that you want to keep an eye out. It won't do a defense, but it'll do okay.
Yeah.